Luke, a poor first half, a better second, and I think a deserved point, although we could have won it at the end.
Well done, Gav.
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head. I'll leave now. For me, a poor start. You come away to a team that are sitting third in the National League, that have aspirations to bounce back straight into League Two, and start in the manner in which we did. We worked heavily on their shape. We plays a 4-diamond-2. They break out from them central positions to wide areas. They're bright. They play areas and good percentage football, and they're brilliant at it. You look at Charlie Lee, you look at Luke Wilkinson, you look at Smith on the point. For me, they come out the blocks. We didn't. You can see the goal. My best thing I can give my players is that the reaction they had, that they didn't fold and implode, because coming away, attacking the end that they attacked first half, it allows them to go 2s and 3s. And I think that we were regimental and organised in what we wanted to do, and that enabled us to have a go second half. I changed the personnel. I put Femi outside left side centre half. I put Sorba in the left wing back position because I felt Femi was picking up a lot of ball and we weren't really utilising it. And I brought on Shabu, who I felt had caused problems in the second half. And yeah, a draw I think is a fair reflection. If we go and win it, I think our second half performance warranted it. I have to say that I felt that we knocked on the door a couple of times prior to our first, and to then go and have a sucker punch for Darren Searle's team in the 94th minute, I think it would have been just deserved for our 45 that we showed in that second half.
And it was definitely a positive change at the break, and coming out second half we certainly looked the better side.
Yeah, I needed to change it. I just felt that we were chasing the game. I felt we was picking up good ball. We worked on wide areas. If you play a diamond, you need to go and isolate them in wide areas down their fullbacks, and I felt we was doing that, but we weren't getting as much joy as much as I wanted to get joy. And I felt second half we played through Sorba loads. We went and linked that with Tyrone Marsh, and Femi, I thought he was outstanding second half in that left side centre half position. He's naturally good at 1v1 defending. He gets his shape round and he's got a great recovery run. So he's done himself no harm playing in that position, and for me I think it enabled us to go and get a point on the road.
And obviously for yourself as a manager you must be frustrated with the fact that we can put in such a good performance second half but can't mirror that in the first half.
I've got to be honest, Grant, I don't think we've played 245s and married them up all year, because we're not Man City and I'm definitely not Pep Guardiola. So it is a frustration of mine that we can hit the heights like we did in the second half, but we can be really poor in terms of, I thought our clearances weren't great, I thought our decision making weren't great first half, and I said to him, stay in the game, because trust me, no matter who you're playing against, it's nervy with 10 to play. Dave Stephen bumps up with 5 minutes on the clock, and it's a different entity in terms of we can go back to front and play through him or play through the thirds. And for us to get the goal, I thought was, like I said, I thought it was our just rewards. I think we worked hard. I thought we had wave after wave after wave. We've given them opportunity with Tilly that come on the part where Dave Stevens tried to play a square ball and he's dragged his shot. But if you stay in games of football, there's an opportunity for you to come away with something. And today I think that was very apparent in terms of that 45 and that second half performance.
And certainly with the group you've got in the dressing room, you can never question their spirit with another late equaliser.
Our stats are frightening from 80 to 90 minutes, which shows, for me, an endeavour, a willingness, a fitness to go and score in them late periods. You look at what we did at Torquay, you look at what we've done at home to Wrexham, Chesterfield. So just to name a few, Solihull is another one. So there's a lot of periods in games where we score between the 80 and 90th minute. I think that bodes well for our fitness, and it should give us confidence as a group. If I'm a defender, I'll be telling my group to say, keep a clean sheet this half, win the half, because we've got a goal in us. And the manner in which Cabs has got his goal was fantastic. He's got a great short back lift, and Nelson's dived after the ball's hit the back of the net. And that's no disrespect to Nelson. He's pulled off a great save for Kane Smith in the second half, but he's got great power, he's got a great eye for goal, and that's now him 11 for the season.
And after Cabs got that equaliser with the corner 2 minutes to go, Shabu with a free header 6 yards out should have put it away.
I think it come out, didn't it, initially, then it worked away to Kieran Murray, who's put a ball on the money, and I've got to be honest, out of everyone in there, I'd probably want him there. I'd probably put my house on him scoring that. So a little bit frustrated that he didn't, but look, would you have offered me a point at the start of the day when it was in doubt initially? I'd have snapped your hand off, because I think they're a very, very good outfit. I think they've got a very, very good manager. They've got a support base that, not being funny, for the second half, after 69 minutes, they start rallying and start singing hello. So I think that shows where they're going as a football club, and for us to come here and get a point, I'm very, very happy.
And it's 2 weeks now to our next game, home against Maidenhead United, so plenty of time to get on the training ground and get working on things.
Yeah, of course. I've got to look at it. I've got to look at who needs work, who needs rest, and we've got now 14 days till Maidenhead land at ours, and they've got Rotherham on Saturday in the FA Cup. I'll go and do my own work. We'll work heavily on terms of what they offer up and how they go about their business. But Dev is fantastic at the job he does. He's done that at Braintree and he's doing it again at Maidenhead. Everyone puts doubts on them, but for me, I think he's a fantastic manager. We need to make sure that we're on our mettle. If we play like we did in the second half, then we're a match for any team in this division.